Welcome to Quick Bite, your fast and friendly Florida insurance update.
Hello. My name is Rashonda, agency owner of the Isom Insurance Group right here in the Sunshine State of Florida. And welcome back to another Quick Bite episode, your fast and friendly Florida insurance update. Today is Monday, September the 8th, 2025. And in today's topic, we're discussing a brand new homeowners carrier who has entered the Florida market, Viceroy Preferred Insurance Company. Let's break down who they are, what their approval means, and how this might impact your options. Now, Florida homeowners insurance market is no stranger to change. Every new carrier that enters shakes things up just a little more. The latest name is Viceroy Preferred, recently approved to write both homeowners multi-peril and dwelling fire policies here in Florida. In this episode, again, we'll break down exactly who Viceroy Preferred is, what approval really means, and what this could mean for your coverage options and premiums going forward. So as you can see from the article that's on the screen from the Insurance Journal, Viceroy Preferred is a sister company to Monarch National Insurance, which is headquartered in Tallahassee. Their license was granted August the 1st, 2025. Leading the company is President David Lockhart, who previously held senior roles at Security First and Cabrilla Holdings. Both are Florida insurance companies. Ownership includes Monarch National along with funds tied to Hale Partnership Capital Management. In other words, they've got experienced leadership and strong financial backers behind them. Now, approval does not mean you'll see quotes tomorrow. Florida's Office of Insurance Regulation sets strict guardrails first. Viceroy must place a $300,000 statutory deposit, maintain capital levels at least 300% of required RBC, which RBC means risk-based capital, get all rates and forms approved before writing, put reinsurance in place on the open market terms with documentation. Only once those boxes are checked will Viceroy start showing up in quoting systems. Regulatory reforms in 2022 through 2023 helped curb litigation and attracted capital. Viceroy is the 15th insurer approved since those reforms. Regulators say competition is increasing and additional companies are in the pipeline. Other recent or newly approved names include Vision Insurance Exchange, that's a tentative name, Incline National, Apex Star Reciprocal, Mangrove, which Mangrove has already entered the market. I do have them and I am able to quote with them. Patriot Select, again, they're already in the market. They've already gone through the process, and our office also has the ability to quote through them. Telro, ASI Select, Florida Insurance and Reassurance, Ovation Home Insurance Exchange. Again, they're already in the market, and we've already been quoting and writing with that company. Trident Reciprocal, again, they're already in the market as well. And again, we have the ability to quote and write with that company. Orange Insurance Exchange, Orion 180 Select, Mainsail, GeoVera. GeoVera is already in the market, and we've already had the ability to write and quote with them. And Condo Owners Reciprocal Exchange. Availability for these companies varies by the product and the zip code. So, what does this really mean for homeowners? More carriers can create more quoting opportunities in certain areas, but that doesn't always translate into lower premiums. New companies usually enter the market with a more limited eligibility, meaning they'll only write certain types of homes at first, and then they expand as they build up data and reinsurance support. When you're comparing a new option, don't just look at the price. Pay attention to the company's financial stability, the strength of their reinsurance, and the experience of their leadership, and most importantly, how they plan to handle claims, especially when a hurricane hits. Here's what you'll want to double check if you get a quote from Viceroy, or really from any new carrier. Start with the roof. Is coverage based on replacement cost or actual cash value? And pay attention to age and material restrictions. Those can make a big difference. Next, look at water damage. Are there sublimits for non-weather water losses like a burst pipe? Then review your hurricane deductible. Is it set at 2%, 5%, or another amount? Always translate that percentage into a real dollar figure against your coverage A, so you know what you'll owe after a storm. Don't forget ordinance or law coverage. Does your policy cover for 25%, 50%, or the full 100% of building code upgrades? After that, check for extras. Things like screen enclosures, water backup, service line, or even animal liability. Are they included, or do you need endorsements? Personal property is another key area. Will your belongings be settled at actual cash value or at replacement cost? Also look at how claims are handled. Does the carrier have a vendor networks in place, a clear catastrophic response plan, and good communication systems? And finally, the financial backbone. Make sure reinsurance is in place. And again, just to recap, reinsurance is the insurance that insurance companies purchase to help cover claims in event of a hurricane loss or a catastrophic loss where there's a massive amount of losses at once, so they don't have to go into their reserves. So make sure their reinsurance is in place and filed with the state, and that the company is meeting capital standards. Altogether, these 8-point checklists gives you a clear picture of how strong and reliable a policy really is, and which is beyond just premium. Let's wrap up with a few quick frequently asked questions. First up, can I switch right now? Not yet. Viceroy still needs its rates and forms finalized, and agents must be officially appointed. That timing will likely line up with your renewal window. Next question. Is this connected to past insolvencies? Good question. Viceroy is a sister company to Monarch National, which took on about 83,000 FedNet policies back in 2022. But Viceroy is separately approved under today's updated guardrails, meaning different structure and different oversight. And here's one we all wonder. Will this lower my premium? Maybe, but not automatically. Competition can put pressure on rates, but your premium will still come down to your home specifics, your location, and whatever rates Viceroy ultimately gets approved. And finally, how do I know if they're financially stable? That's where Florida's safeguards come in. Viceroy or Viceroy must maintain capital standards, file reinsurance with the state, and meet strict regulatory benchmarks before writing a single policy. These protections are designed to help ensure they're prepared to pay claims when it matters most. That's today's Quick Bite episode. If you found this helpful, be sure to tap that like button, hit subscribe, and share with a friend. And I'll love to hear from you. Drop in the comments below with any topics that you would like for me to cover. As always, remember, this video is for educational purposes only. Policies and availability vary by carrier and underwriting, so review your own coverage and talk with a licensed professional before making changes. Until next time, stay safe, stay informed, and stay prepared, Florida. Bye.
Thank you for watching. Visit us at isominsurancegroup.com.